Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Hello everyone, welcome to DJ Plus 3 Outdoors.
I'm Devin.
Bubba.
And this is Raylan. And today's video, we're going to show you how to skin Chicken Lady's first ever deer she's ever killed. She killed her a little 3-point the other day. We've had it hanging for a couple days and it's getting a little bit warmer, so we're gonna go ahead and skin it, quarter it up, throw it in the cooler with some ice and do a little aging process. So I do want to take the time now and say viewer discretion is advised. If you do not want to see any part of a dead deer or the skinning process, I would click away. We have already gutted it and of course the animal is dispatched, but just wanted to say if you do not want to see that, go ahead and click away. Now you can go ahead and see the wifey's first ever deer. Little 3-point, nothing special, but it's gonna feed the family. Ain't that right, honey?
That's right.
So, as you can see, we've gone ahead and removed all of the guts. I have not removed any of the meat, not even the tenderloins yet. So first we're gonna go ahead and we are going to grab our knife and we are going to start skinning. So, when you're doing this, actually probably I'm gonna have to lower this some, but the sun is terrible. So as long as you have a good sharp knife, the knife is gonna do a lot of your work. Now, as the saying goes, there's more than one way to skin a cat, obviously. There's more than one way to skin a deer. But this is the way that we do it. And
this is the way that you do it.
this is the way that I do it. Jen doesn't do this, but
I do the cooking.
that's right. So I do want to say the way that I start, obviously the guts are removed, but the way that I start, I make a small incision right here. I'll actually kind of push in and then make a small incision so I don't cut anything. I use my hand to block it. And then from there I use my gut hook and I come all the way up on each side. And then you want to come from the back and you want to get everything out. You want to cut its butt off. You want to get all of its intestines and everything out. And you're just going to work the stomach lining out, get it out of the way, remove all your guts. So that's where we're left with here. You can start anywhere. You can come up here at the front shoulders and start working that back, but I just like to go ahead and get these hindquarters exposed. And I don't have this low enough. Normally I would cut a ring around and cut up, but I'm just going to go ahead and slowly work from the place, this little tendon right here where I have it. What?
Oh, crap.
Want
Daddy.
out?
You want out.
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 Out,
Okay.
out, out.
Down.
Down. Yes.
Bubba, you want to help Raylan get out? So I have it hung right here from its tendons. So I'm just going to take the gut hook, simply go down. Blueberries. So Blue actually helped track this deer. It was a great shot.
Come here, Boo.
The deer probably went roughly 200 yards. It was a great shot. Come show him the shot, honey. Don't touch Ray. So this is the exit. You can see good inside here. So you're gonna have the entry on this side, just perfect hole, and then you have the exit over here. We've already disposed of the guts and everything and the internals, but it was a double lung. Great shot for her first deer. Couldn't ask for anything better. But it did not bleed much right away. It was killed a little bit before dark, and so
And it started raining.
yeah, so we knew we couldn't come back the next morning, so we had to look for it at night, and it didn't bleed much right away, so I was having a problem finding first blood or the arrow, and Blue actually found first blood, and I couldn't find blood right after that, and she found it again about 60 yards away, and she ended up pulling pretty hard and ran us right to it. I think I would have been able to find it had she not been there after she found first blood, but to be honest, I'm glad we had her, because I don't know that I would have found her with what we had, light-wise, time-wise, without her. So thanks, Blue.
Thanks, Boo.
You earned your keep.
Good girl.
I don't want her to get all that. So, yes, on each side I just went ahead and cut because I already had an incision here to hang it. And that's just going to give you a good area to work around. I'm going to do that on both sides. Come up this way, bud.
Hey, push it up here, Bubby.
Gotta love skinning a deer and having your wife video you with the boys running around the yard.
Lord knows boys can't sit still.
And if she hasn't already showed you, we have all the meat chickens running around, so there's chickens everywhere.
Our little fatties.
We actually need to butcher them as well, so stay tuned for that video. If this video goes live before that. And essentially, you just want to let your knife do the work, and you're just going to slowly pull all this skin off. It's just kind of repetitive. There are some techniques you can use as far as which direction you put your pressure and everything, but essentially it's just really repetitive. Pull tight on the skin away from it. I find that letting the deer sit for a little bit lets this process go a little easier. Show them real close over here. You can see what we're cutting. There's just that membrane right here. This little membrane, you can actually pull it, but you just barely, I'm barely holding this knife. You just barely do that. It just cuts right through it. It's almost like it's meant to come off. Got this thing just a swinging. So we did not keep anything for ourselves from the inside, although we did donate the heart to some family. We don't necessarily eat that. I'm not opposed to trying it, but I know the rest of the family wouldn't particularly care for it, so I figured somebody else could benefit a little bit more than I could from it. You're just gonna work your way around. Like I said, usually I would already have a cut. Sorry.
There you go.
Usually I would already have a cut right here. Obviously that's as tall as I can reach, so it's a little high. And I don't want to take the time to untie it. But that's okay. I'm gonna do it this way. And when you're doing this, I've done this before. You do not want to nick this tendon where your deer will fall off of this. So you want to be cautious of that. There we go. Oh, there we go. Like I said, it's almost as if it's meant to come off. You just gotta pretty much start at the legs, and then you can work your way down once you get to the body and the torso. Bubba says, Raylan Gage. This hide is soaked from the rain, so this is, I guess, not ideal. Bubba, let him play with the stroller, buddy. It's all good. Just don't let Raptor near him, and he should be fine. Periodically, you will probably have to sharpen your knife if you just have a cheaper knife like me, and not like a super
Blue.
quality
Come on.
$100-something knife, you know, that holds the edge real well. But that's okay. We're all about doing stuff the cheapest, most efficient way possible.
You'll have to excuse the random angles at times. I'm working around a tree while trying to watch the boys and keep the dog away from my deer and film.
And the sun is
Very horrible
very
right
much
now.
right at us right now, so
We know now not to do this in the evening. So I think we did the turkeys the same way.
it's all about learning.
Yep. Trial and error. Blue, come on. Blue, come on.
Another little trick you can learn over time. Your hands will start cramping up after a while. So if you just grip the hide like this, you're not going to get that good of a grip. Grab with one hand, make a fist, push down with that fist. Alright, once you get it down there, come to these legs. Blue,
Come here, Blue.
let me cook it first at least.
Come on. Come here. Go on.
There we go. Same thing, make you a
Blue,
big long cut,
Blue,
and then from there,
sit down.
pull it away some. Give it a pull. Raylan's just running around pushing the stroller. Now obviously I made my cut down to here, but you are going to be wasting your time if you cut all the way down there. There's really no meat there.
Blue, come here. Blue. Bubba, can you go put her inside real quick? Inside, Blue. Inside. 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 Go on.
Go on, Blue.
Go. She's like, oh, but do I have to?
Raylan. Oh, you're getting a phone call.
Damn. My dad.
How dare them?
I know, right? Probably wondering if I talked to my mom. He needs chili beans for his chili he's making.
You need to take it?
I'll call him back in a second. Okay. Come here, Ray Ray.
Obviously, it's best to put the knife down before you start pulling on things with both hands.
Bubba, push Ray back this way. There you go. Come on, Ray Ray. Back this way.
Gonna make a little cut down to the base of the leg here.
Don't let him off. It's okay. He can stay out. No. Put him back on the chain.
Right. We got a snag here. Gut hook's getting gold.
Come here, Ray Ray. You want help? Come here, help.
All right. So we will bring this down just a little bit more, and we'll leave the rest until we get there.
Ray Ray, out here. Will you go get him?
We're ready to turn the water on, so I guess we're ready.
Oh, you're on.
Okay. Sorry for that. Had to go put the baby up. Pretty much all I just did was pull the rest of the skin off from the brisket. So at that point, I don't need to pull it down anymore until I get to there. I do the front shoulders last. All right, everyone. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I'm gonna make this a multi-part series, I guess you could say. This is the part on how I skin a deer. The next video will be how I quarter a deer. So stay tuned if you want to see that. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll get notified when that video goes live. And also give this video a thumbs up. Hope everyone has a great day. See ya, everybody.